Hello dear students, I am Manoj Bharti and I am going to teach mathematics to class 7th. We were doing our chapter number 4, exponents. Today we will do exercise 4.1. First part is find the fill-ups. In this one we have to find the base and the index. Now students, you know that 4 written here is the base and the 3 written in the superscript form is the index. Again here you can easily tell that here base is 3 and the 5 written in the superscript form is the index. In the third one we have to convert 64 in the index form. To solve it, we will do the prime factorization of 64. 64 is even number, so we will divide it by 2. We will get 32. Again it is even number, again dividing it by 2. Again 16 is prime number, we will divide it by 2, we will get 8. Again dividing 8 by 2, we will get 4. Again dividing 4 by 2, we will get 2. And dividing 2 by 2, we will get 1. So we can write 64 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 raised to power 6. So 64 can be written in the index form as 2 raised to power 6. So here we will write it as 2 raised to power 6. Again in the next sum we have to convert 1000 in the index form. We will solve it in the similar manner. We will do the prime factorization of 1000. 1000 is the even number, so we will divide it by 2. We will get 500, which is again an even number, so we will again divide it by 2. We will get 250. Again dividing it by 2, we will get 1 to 5. Now 1 to 5 is not visible by 3, so we will divide it by 5 as it ends with 5. Dividing it by 5, we will get 25. Again dividing 25 by 5, we will get 5. Dividing 5 by 5, we will get 1. Hence we can write 1000 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 5. Here 2 comes 3 times, so we can write it as 2 raised to power 3. And 5 comes again 3 times, we can write it as into 5 raised to power 3. So here we can write 1000 as 2 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power 3. In the next sum, 7 raised to power 4 may be read as 7 raised to the power 4. Again this one can be read as 5 raised to the power 5. In the second sum, we have to express the following in the power notation. In the question, we were given with 8 upon 343. So, we can write now 8 upon 343 equals to 8 is written as 2 raised to power 3. So, here writing 8 as 2 raised to power 3. And 343 can be written as 7 raised to power 3. Here writing it as 7 raised to power 3. Now by the laws of exponents we know that a raised to power m upon b raised to power m can be written as a upon b raised to power m. So we can write here 2 upon 7 raised to power 3. In the third question we have to simplify this term. We are given with 5 by 9 raised to power 2, 3 by 5 raised to power 3, 3 by 5 raised to power 0. Here its power is 2, so we can write it as 5 by 9 into 5 by 9. Its power is 3, so we can write 3 by 5 raised to power 3 as 3 by 5 into 3 by 5 into 3 by 5. And something's power 0 is, yes, something power 0 is 1. So we can write here 1. Now we will solve it by just cancelling the terms. 3 into 3 is 9. We can cut here 9 and here we can cut the 9 by the table of 3. We will get 3 here. Again cancelling out 5 and 5 here. We are left with only 1 5. Now multiplying the numerator terms and denominator terms here. 1 into 1 into 1 into, no matter how many times to multiply 1 to itself, you will always get the answer 1. So here writing 1 on the numerator and 3 into 5 is 15. So your answer is 1 upon 15. In the fourth sum we have to find the value, that is evaluate. In this sum we are given with minus 2 upon 3 raised to power 2 whole power 3. So by the laws of exponents we can multiply these powers. 2 into 3 is 6. Now solving it, again writing it 6 times and multiplying. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 2 is 16, 16 into 2 is 32, 32 into 2 is 64. So writing here 64. And the minus symbol comes even times. 6 is even number, so minus symbol here comes even times. So our answer would be in the plus form. So we are not mentioning any symbol here. Again multiplying 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 3, 27, 27 into 3, 81, 81 into 3, 243. Again multiplying 243 by 3, you will get 7 to 9. So our answer is 64 upon 7 to 9. Now in the fifth part we have to express each of the following in the exponential form. It is the very easy part. As you can see in the first sum, we are given with 3 upon 11 into 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 3 upon 11. That is 6 times 3 upon 11. 6 times 3 upon 11 is being multiplying. So we can write it as 3 raised to power 6 and 11 raised to power 6 here. And taking the power common, we can write the answer as 3 upon 11 raised to power 6. You can directly write down the answer as 3 upon 11 raised to power 6. Now in the second sum, first we will cancel out the terms. Here minus 5 can be cancelled out minus 5. Again minus 5 can be cancelled out by minus 5. Here also minus 5 cancels out minus 5. So we are remain only with minus 5 into minus 5. Here one thing that is to be noticed that we just have to convert it into the exponential form. So we will not multiply these and we not find the value of it, but we will just convert it into the exponential form. So we can write minus 5 raised to power 2 and that's the answer. Now we will do our exercise 4.2. In the first part we have to express the following product as an exponent of a single number. Here in the first sum you can see that the bases are same and the powers are different and the terms are being multiplying. So we can just add the powers by the laws of exponent. Just adding the power 7 plus 4 you will get 11. So our answer is 5 raised to power 11. In the next sum, here the bases are same and the powers are different, but these terms are dividing. When there is divide symbol, we replace it by the minus symbol in the powers by the law of exponents. So here we can write 8 raised to power 3 minus 2. Here the power of 8 would be now 1. Now it is in the exponent form, as 8 is the base and the 1 written in the superscript form is the power. Here in the next sum we are given with 2 raised to power 3 whole raised to power 2 into 2 raised to power 2 whole raised to power 2. By the laws of exponents we can multiply these powers. Here we will get 2 raised to power 6 into 2 raised to power, multiplying 2 into 2, 4. Now again the bases are same, powers are different and terms are being multiplying, so we can just add the powers by the law of exponent. Adding 6 and 4 you will get 10. So your answer is 2 raised to power 10. Now we will do the second part and we have to express each of the following in the form of a raised to power n. A raised to power n is the exponential form, so we will simply have to write it in the exponential form. In this sum we are given with 2xy whole power 2 into x square y whole power 3. Here there is no power written here, so we can write 2 raised to power 1 every number's power as 1, x power 1, y power 1. Now by the laws of exponents we have to multiply the power 2 with each number here. So multiplying it, the powers, here you will get 2 raised to power 2, here multiplying 1 by 2 you will get x square, again here you will get y square. Here also you have to multiply the powers by the laws of exponents, and here multiplying the powers we get x power 2 into 3, and here the power of y is 1, so we will get 1 into 3 y raised to power 3. Now multiplying it you will get x power 6. Now we have to solve this one term. Now here you see that x is having power 2 and x is having power 6. So writing this one term as such, and here the base is same and the powers are being multiplying, so we can just add the powers. So adding powers here, x would now will be having power 2 plus 6, and here y is having power 2 and here y is having power 3, and the terms are being multiplying, so we can add the powers. Now y will be raised to the power 2 plus 3. 2 power 2 is nothing but 4. X power would now become 2 plus 6, 8, and y's power would be now 2 plus 3, 5, and that's the answer. In the next sum we are given with minus 1 upon 3x whole power 3. We can written it in this manner, that is multiplying 3 times, and here 2 by 3x is written as such. Now we have to multiply the numerators by numerators and denominators by denominators, since we can't cancel out the terms here. And that's the answer in the exponential form. We don't have to solve it further because we have to give the answer in the exponential form. Now in the third part we have to simplify, that is we have to completely solve the sum. Here in this sum we are given with 3 raised to power 2 whole raised to power 3 into 4 raised to power 2 into minus 7 raised to power 3 upon 2 raised to power 2 into 3. Here powers are written in the bracket form, so these can be multiplying. Here we can multiply the powers and you will get 3 raised to power 6. 2 into 3 is 6. And writing the other terms as such. Now expanding the exponential form here, 3 raised to power 6 means we have to multiply 3 to itself 6 times, and similarly 4 into 4 and minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 upon here 2's power 2 is 2 into 2 and into 3 is written as this one. Now we will cancel out the terms that can be cancelled out. 2 into 2 is 4, here cancelling out 4 and cutting 3 and 3 here, and we have to multiply all the terms that are left here. We have to multiply the numerators by numerators and denominators by denominators. Here in the denominator all the terms are cancelled out, and here is 1 into 1 into 1, so that would be 1. So no need to write denominator here, only multiplying the numerator terms here. 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 3 is 9, and 3 is written as such. Here 7 into 7 is 49, and minus into minus is plus, so here writing 49 of the plus symbol. Again here writing minus 7 and 4 as such. And after thoroughly multiplying these terms you will get the answer as minus 333396. In this sum we are given with minus 3 upon 4 whole power 2 into minus 3 upon 4 whole power minus 5, and this whole term has the power minus 1 divided by minus 4 by 3 raised to power 2. Here you can see that the bases are same and terms are being multiplying, so we can just add the powers. So adding here 2 plus, in bracket we can write, here is minus 5, so in bracket we will write minus 5 and whole power minus 1, writing this term as such. Now here Plus into minus is minus. So writing here minus. And all the terms as such. Further solving, 2 minus 5 is minus 3. And writing all the terms as such. Now these are powers in the brackets, so we will multiply. Minus 3 into minus 1 is 3. Minus into minus is plus, and 3 into 1 is 3. Again writing minus 4 upon 3 square as such. Now to solve it, you have to change the divide symbol into multiplication symbol. And when we do this, we take the reciprocal of the next term. So taking reciprocal here, minus 4 by 3 would now become minus 3 by 4 with power 2. Now these two terms are having the same base, or you can simply expand these terms. Here the power is 3, writing here it 3 times, and here the power is 2, so writing it 2 times. And multiplying numerators by numerators and denominators by denominators, you will get the answer minus 243 upon 1024. In the fourth part, we are given that x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 5, and we have to calculate the value of these terms. Here in this sum, you just have to fill the value of x and y where it is written and solve it. Here 2 raised to power x into this point sign here shows multiplication symbol. 2 raised to power 3y into 2 raised to power x raised to power 2 into 2 raised to power minus 4. Firstly, we will put the values of x and y here. Putting the value of x 2 here 3y. So we will write here 5 in the multiplication form. And here putting the value 2, you will get 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2. And here 2 raised to power minus 4. Now we will first solve the powers. 3 into 5 is 15, and here 2 raised to power 2 is 4. Now these are the same basis, that is 2. So we shall just add the powers. Adding powers here. Again plus into minus is minus. Here cancelling minus 4 and plus 4. We are left with 2 raised to power 2 plus 15, that is 2 raised to power 17. In the fifth part, we have to find the value, that is simplifying these sums. Here we are given with 5 raised to power minus 1 plus 10 raised to power minus 1 divided by 3 upon 4 raised to power minus 1. Now firstly we will solve the brackets. 5 raised to power minus 1 can be written as 1 upon 5. Here the power of 5 is 1. And again 10 raised to power minus 1 can be written as 1 upon 10. And here to make the power positive, we can take the reciprocal of this term. Here we also take the reciprocal, so we can also take the reciprocal here and make the power positive. So taking the reciprocal, 3 by 4 becomes 4 by 3 raised to power 1. Now firstly we will add 1 by 5 and 1 by 10 and solve the bracket here. The LCM of 5 and 10 would be 10. We write the LCM here 10. Dividing 10 by 5, you will get 2. Multiplying 2 here with the numerator 1, you will get 2. Again dividing 10 by 10, you will get, we will divide LCM with 10. So dividing 10 by 10, you will get 1. Again multiplying the 1 with the numerator, 1 into 1 is 1. So here after solving, you will get 3 upon 10. And when we change the divide symbol by multiplication, we take the reciprocal of the next term. Here again taking the reciprocal, you will get 3 upon 4. Multiplying numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. 3 into 3 is 9 and 10 into 4 is 40, and that's the answer. Thank you students.